OneUpLiving.com. I'm Dr. Bill. Hey everybody, I'm out here in the sun again, making some vitamin D. Man, I just love getting sun this time of year, especially when the humidity goes down, the days are kind of cool. And I wanted to bring this talk to you, and no, it's not perfect. The talk, that is, part as far as putting it together, but there's some really key things I want to get across to you, and I'm going to cheat on my notes because I don't want to miss anything. And the reason I'm doing this impromptu is because I was at the store and I was just looking around and just saw low-fat this, non-fat that, mothers with kids in the cart, riding along in the carts, and they're buying the kids non-fat milk, low-fat cheese, low-fat yogurt, low-fat cottage cheese. I mean, you name it, and it really aggravated me because it just kind of tells me that you folks don't understand fat. Is it fat or is it fiction? And really what it comes down to is fat is a essential nutrient. Okay, we need fat, and it's the right type of fat is what we need. And why the kids in the cart bother me and the mom's buying the low-fat this or non-fat that is, kids need fat in their diet more than anybody. Their brains, and our brains, are mostly made of fat. And if that child is eating non-fat this and non-fat that and not getting any fat as their brain's developing, or worse yet, you're feeding them improper fats, trans fats from margarines and processed hydrogenated oils, vegetable oils, because you're thinking you're being healthy for them, what happens when their brain actually needs the fat to develop? I don't know, you tell me. Nothing good, I would think, okay? So I don't want you to be so afraid of fats. Fats are good for us. In fact, they don't make us fat, okay? The research proves that they never did make us fat. In fact, if you want to lose fat or lose weight really, really fast, just eat fat and fiber. That's it, fat and fiber. You'll lose weight faster than even if you starve yourself. Now, I'm not advocating that or suggesting that. Don't do that, okay? That's not healthy. But what I'm saying is the reason we gain weight is not because of fat, it's because of hormones. The most important hormone that makes us gain weight is insulin. Now, when insulin is turned on, we store fat. We are in fat storage mode when we have high insulin levels, okay? What turns on insulin? Carbohydrates, sugar, grains, okay? What does a farmer do when he wants to get his cows and his chickens and his pigs really fat for market really fast? What's he feed them? Grain. What happens when we eat a bunch of grain as humans? We get fat too, okay, because our insulin is turned on, all right? So I wanted you to get that straight. Now, what keeps insulin low? Proteins and fats, okay? And low glycemic vegetables that don't have a lot of starches in, okay, like green vegetables, green beans, and cabbages and Brussels sprouts and broccoli and cauliflower and peppers and things like that, okay? That's what keeps our insulin low, and then we go into fat burning mode, not fat storing mode. That's the most important thing I want you to get. Now, I hope that's not confusing. I'll probably have more on this later, but I just want to give you the highlight of that because that's really, really important. Now, what are good fats? Eggs, cheese, unpasteurized or raw cheese if you can get it, whole milk, organic, meat. Yeah, let your kids eat meat. As a matter of fact, get them organic, okay? If there's going to be anything, I tell my patients, if you're going to eat anything organic, eat organic meat because toxins are concentrated up the food chain, okay? So eat organic eggs, meat, cheese, things like that, all right? How about fish? How about an old friend called butter? It's okay to eat butter, all right? The body recognizes it and knows what it is, and it has good saturated fats that are good for the body. Oh, I said the S word, saturated fat. Yeah, that's actually good for the body. The body prefers it, and it builds cell membranes with it, okay? It's really important for you guys to understand that. Coconut oil, okay, also a healthy fat. You can use it to cook with. You can put it on your cooked veggies, okay, with olive oil instead of alternate coconut oil, olive oil. It's really healthy for you. And how about some more? Olives, nuts, seeds. How about deviled eggs as a snack for kids? Lots of fat, protein, and lots of energy for them so they can continue to go out there and burn off more energy, okay? And how about, since I'm not a zealot, and if you want to give the kids a treat, I'm totally cool with that, I do. And how about letting them enjoy whole-fat, real ice cream instead of frozen yogurt, the low-fat ice cream, the things that have ingredients that you can't pronounce, things you know what I'm talking about. How about some real fat, real ice cream? They'll love it. They'll enjoy it. They'll eat less of it because it's more satisfying with all the fat in it. So why don't you let them try some of that? So let's see. Oh, vegetable oils. Did you ever try to squeeze oil out of corn or soybeans or I'm trying to think of other vegetables? I mean, I don't know what kind of other vegetables they use to make vegetable oil, but I don't get much out of it, which makes you wonder where and how they get that oil out of there. Okay? Oil needs to come from oily things. Nuts, seeds, avocados, meat, butter, okay, coconuts, palm oil is a healthy oil too. So I wanted to get that out there. Real short, real sweet. There's a lot more to say about it, and I will definitely get into some more later, but I wanted to get that out there. Okay? OneUpLiving.com. I'm Dr. Bill.